some foolery this morning. We about to dissect some foolery this morning. Yes, we about to get into it. Good morning, Walker. How are you? It's good to see you, my brother. Thank you for coming to rock with me this morning. I greatly appreciate everybody who came in this morning. Thank you so much. Walker, how are you? Melania, how you doing? It's good to see all of y'all, okay? Jay LaRaw, what's up, baby? It's good to see you. I believe I greeted you already, Ellis. What's up, baby? Yes, Corey Joe. Corey Joe, you and both you and both of your and both of your channels. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. How you doing? So listen up, y'all. We about to get into some foolery this morning, okay? We about to get into some foolery this morning. So, social media has went crazy again, okay? Social media has went crazy again, okay? And the title of this foolery, I'm sorry, all this moving around I'm doing. I'm trying to get to trying to fix something on my computer. So all this foolery this morning is, I don't even know what to say about this title. I don't even know what to say. So Pastor Juanita Bynum said, Eve disobedience made her big enough to carry God. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Let me know. Pastor Juanita Bynum said Eve disobedience, made her big enough to carry God. What y'all think? Black lady said bullshit. Ella said, huh? Good morning, Black lady. It's good to see you too, my sister. I just want to know, what do y'all think? Corey Joe, thank you, baby, for the $2 super chat. Good morning, take heed and chat. I need some. I need some. Please, guys, hit that like and subscribe button if you feel the content. We appreciate all donations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Let me see what we got. Yeah, she tripping. It sound crazy to me too. I appreciate it. Maya says she tripping. Yeah, she tripping. She tripping. Walker said, can we start with the fact that she's not a pastor? Oh, that's right, because she called herself, what she say, she a doctor? Okay, the rest is birth from the lie. Ooh, that's nasty, Walker. Okay, now Black lady said she needs to stop hitting whatever she hitting. Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. Steven said, yes, indeed. Lord, listen, there's a problem here. I don't care what anybody say. There's a problem here. Corey Joe, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you so much. Corey Joe says, I need some followers on my other channel. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. So, listen. Black man, let me see. Boss man, how are you? Good day, queen. Good day to you, sir. Tara, what's going on, baby? So that's what we talking about today, y'all. This what we talking about today. Okay? Steven, what's up, baby? This what we talking about today. Okay? Pastor Juanita Bynum said Eve disobedience made her big enough to carry God. Now I phrased it as disobedience, okay? Because that's what it was. Eve was being disobedient to what Adam explained to her was gonna happen. Because Yahweh explained it to Adam. And then Adam explained it to Eve. Okay? So y'all know how this played out, okay? But the way she framed it, because it was a women's conference, all women were there. The way she framed it, that it was okay for Eve to to have been disobedient because it made her big enough to carry God. Okay? I want y'all to hear for yourself. I want y'all to hear for yourself. And then we'll go and dissect this foolery. Okay? Then we'll go and dissect this foolery. Shout out to Angry Man Channel because that's where I actually got it from. I got this conversation today from Angry Man's channel. Shout out to that brother. And then so what I did was I followed her. So what I did was I went to her page to look for the actual video. And so I shared it in our group chat. Okay. So this is the full video. Y'all listen up. This is the full video.
Can I reveal the secret? The dragon hates you from Genesis because the dragon, Satan, because he came from God, he prophesied to Eve and he said, the Lord know when you eat it, you will have a gross mind like God. He knows when you eat this. That's why God used the woman to bring the Savior back into the world, because the woman ate the fruit and it did expand her. So you big enough now to carry God. I just said something right. I said you big enough to carry God.
One more time. One more time.
You powerful enough to carry the Son of the living God. You better open your mouth and give God a praise. I don't know about you, but I'm a woman and I want all of my benefits. Can I reveal the secret?
One more time.
The dragon hates you from Genesis because the dragon, Satan, because he came from God, he prophesied to Eve and he said, the Lord know when you eat it, you will have a gross mind like God. He
Did y'all
knows
hear that?
when you eat this. That's why God used the woman to bring the Savior back into the world, because the woman ate the fruit and it did expand her. So you big enough now to carry God. I just said something right. I said you big enough to carry God. You powerful enough to carry the Son of the living God. You better open your mouth and give God a praise. I don't know about you, but I'm a woman and I want all of my benefits.
Okay, so you heard it. You heard it from the horse's mouth. I didn't say anything to add to it. You heard it from the horse's mouth. She said Satan prophesied to Eve. Yes. Yes, it's unbelievable. Yes, Stephen, it's unbelievable, baby. Maya said, but didn't God punish Eve, which then was passed down to us as women? Yes, God did punish Eve. Then she said that Satan told Eve that she would have a gross mind like God. So, how is she using gross? Is she saying that word correctly? I don't understand because I don't know. I can't even put nothing on it. I don't know. I don't understand it. And they support. They are supporting to be filled. And they're supposed to be filled with the Holy Spirit. This is some cow shit. Yes. Yes. Well, you saying bullshit though. So yes, Black lady said God punished them both. God did. Yahweh did. He punished them both. The dragon prophet. Yes, that's what she said. So my problem is, what do we do with this? Because this is, they call her a pastor. She's a pastor. Now, Walker said y'all better stop calling her pastor. Walker said something to me about this a while back too. He said stop calling her pastor. So Juanita Blinds, okay, came to social media and she had a women's conference. And all these black women, you know, it was all black women. They were in there screaming, my God, my God, my God, this is what it is. Okay? They were falling out, laying in the spirit. Some of them was on the floor already. Okay? And she said that from Eve disobedience, she was, that's where that sound, that's where you hear that sound from. She was, expand to carry God. She was expand to carry God. Because now you know when we carry babies, what do? We expand. But she said that Yahweh expanded Eve enough that Eve, meaning us, carried God. We carried God. Oh, thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you, sir. I'm broke, baby, supporting the channel. I thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, sir. You always support my channel. Thank you so much. So here we go. Y'all gotta, I don't understand. A lot of us is going to hell. You know, a lot of us is going to hell. We gonna be in trouble with Yahweh. A lot of us gonna be in trouble with Yahweh. I'm not sitting up here saying that, you know, I won't be. I am too. I am too. But it's a lot of us that we have put in the minds of black women that they are gods. You know what I'm saying? This is why black women, when they do wrong, we don't understand that it's wrong. Some of us understand. Some of us can take accountability, and we understand that the man is the head. He's designed to be the head. He is the foundation of the family. A lot of us understand this. But it's some of us that can be fooled. You know what I'm saying? It's some of us can be fooled because we'll get out here and say, if it wasn't for us, the world would not be what it is today. But I'm going to share something with you. Man carries the seed of life. We all know that. Without his sperm, nothing would happen. Nothing will rock out in this place. I'm letting you know. The egg that we carry is just is hollow. This is the truth. It's hollow. There's nothing in there. It is until his sperm fight the other ones to get into the egg for shelter. And then sometimes 2 or 3 fight so much they all get in there together. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? So I don't know where this comes from that the devil prophesied to Eve. So we're saying that Satan prophesied to Eve now? Because before it was, he lied. So now he's prophesied it to Eve to tell her you will have a gross mind like God. What do you mean by gross mind like God? What do you mean? And I know a lot of people will get in here and say, take heed, you do not have the ability or the capability, okay, to correct this woman of God. I do not. I do not. But when it's foolishness, you're supposed to speak out against foolishness. It doesn't matter what you are in Christ. You're supposed to speak out against foolishness. I'm sorry. That is what it is. Okay? Good morning, Mr. He said. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. It is what it is. Are you not supposed to speak out when you hear the pastor say some foolishness? Are you supposed to continue to listen to this word that does not make sense? That does not make sense to me. How do we, you know what I'm saying? Tell me if I'm wrong. Am I jumping the gun? You know what I'm saying? Is she right to say this? Let me know. Y'all put it in the chat. Is she right to say this? Is she right to say that Eve's disobedience made her big enough to carry God? I just want to know. So the devil is prophesying because I thought it was lying. When I grew up, they said the devil lied to Eve. So now he prophesied. The dragon prophesied it to Eve. Yes, Pastor Jennings he is a real man of God. Yes, he is. My problem is if you say anything against a woman who believes that she is a pastor, you have already messed up because the word doesn't call for us to be pastors. You have already messed up. You have already missed the assignment because the word does not call for us to be pastors. But when you say this to women, they get offended. Well, back in the day, there wasn't enough men to take the reins to be pastors. This is what they say. It wasn't enough men to take the reins to be pastor. But I'm going to share something with you. Even in ancient times, when God called forth, when Yahweh called forth one of his sons to do a work for him, and they would say, he would say to Yahweh, I'm scared. I'm scared that I might die. I don't know how to speak well. I don't know how to do certain things well. And then Yahweh would say, don't worry, I will send a helper. I will send a helper. What did Yahweh do? He sent another man. He didn't send no woman. He did not send a woman. He sent another man. Sometimes the women in my culture, I shake my head sometimes because we don't know how to be obedient. And that's why we come to social media or we'll put some nonsense on social media and we want women to agree with us or we want people to agree with us. And the women who agree, they're out of order. Any woman who agree with Juanita Bynum, you are out of order. That's the problem. This is why when your husband speak to you, what he's saying, it falls on deaf ears. This is why when he speak to you, it falls on deaf ears because you don't know how to listen. She said, I came to get all my stuff back as a woman. I came to get all my stuff back as a woman. Mind you, this is the big thing right here. This is what the true problem is. This is where the true problem lies. If the sin would have never been committed, Yeshua would never had to even come to the earth. He would have never had to come to the earth if the sin would not have even been committed. Am I right? We would be in the Garden of Eden. We wouldn't have all this nonsense going on right now. So just by the one act of sin, it placed us in this situation. Why are we glorifying the part of the sin that she did? This is the thing that we do. We do this today on social media. We do this today on social media. When a woman do foolery or a man do foolery on social media, we immediately go and say, that's right, he the man. Oh, that's a bad chick. That's what y'all say. And y'all know that that shit is wrong. You know it's wrong. It don't make sense at all. Hey Malik, how are you? It don't make sense at all. You know it's wrong. It's so sad how we sit up here and we will make excuses because this woman is they will say she's heavily anointed, but she's speaking against God. Can you imagine? She's heavily anointed, you fall out in the spirit, but she's speaking against God. And then she starts speaking in tongues. And we all know you can't speak in tongues unless there's an interpreter around to decipher what you're saying. I don't understand that part. So a lot of us will sit up here, okay? A lot of us will sit up here and will believe what she's saying. You should have saw the comment section when I went to the comment section. She had about over 100 comments. And they were like, that's right. That's right, Pastor. That's right. Speak the word. What word? What word did she speak? What word? I don't. Yeah. I put some crying emojis in there. I was like, mm. Where do we do that at? So now the dragon prophesied to Eve. He didn't lie to Eve now. They done changed it. They done changed it. He done prophesied it to Eve. Now, it's not lying. Because I thought it was lying. He lied to Eve. But the truth is, if Eve would have just listened to Adam, would we be in this place right now? I'm just saying. Because Yahweh said you can have from anything here. You can do whatever you want here. No matter what happens, you can do whatever you want. But this particular tree right here, I don't want you to touch this tree. Mind you, you have power and domain over everything except this one tree. Okay, so in her mind already, she was wondering what's so special about that tree. She wasn't worried about nothing else. But she said, what's so special about this tree? What's so special about this tree? I'm wondering, what's so special about this tree? And so Satan said, I'm going to play on that. That's what Satan does. And that's his job. Okay? That's his job. That's just like when your girlfriend, okay, that's married, she got a good husband. And she goes on trips and this and that, and you not married. So what happens is now the devil play, he playing games with you now. And he say, wow, you a better woman than your girlfriend. Why you ain't married? You and him, y'all both met him at the same time. Y'all was somewhere at some party and y'all both met him and he greeted you first. Why didn't you marry him? She don't deserve him. She don't deserve him. Okay? She don't deserve him. She don't deserve him. So now what you do? She getting a disagreement with her husband. So she think you her best friend. So she go tell you. And now the devil let you know, here's your opportunity, baby. Take that opportunity, baby. Take that opportunity, baby. And now you go tell her, oh, I think he cheating on you. Mind you, there's not enough information, but you'll come up there and tell her, oh yeah, I think he cheating on you. See, I told you he wasn't gonna be faithful. Girl, I told you he wasn't no good. She been married to him 5 years already. Girl, I told you he wasn't no good. And yet it's still, you still married him. Girl, I told you these men ain't shit. This is what they do. Mind you, because she's trying to break up the marriage. And so your foolish behind start getting in an argument with your husband over nonsense. And you know in your heart that he a good man. You know in your heart he a good man. But because your friend has deceived you, you will run off and divorce your man, divorce your husband, because you believe he cheated. Okay? Then what happens is later you find out he wasn't cheating. He wasn't. Later you find out he didn't cheat on you. Okay? Mind you, your said girlfriend, who was supposed to be your best friend, when you and him divorced, she was sneaking over there and making him food and stuff like that, telling him that, oh, I told her not to leave you, telling her, I told her not to leave you. You're a good husband. And she shouldn't believe those rumors. She was lying. And he looked at her and said, you told her that? Mind you, he's hurting. He's sad. He don't know what's going on. And she's flirting with him. This your friend. See, when the people say that the devil is stupid, it's a lie. The devil is very smart. He will present opportunities for you to take these opportunities. He will present them. He will present these opportunities. And it's up to you to go right or go left. Okay? It's up to you to go right or go left. Just want to put that out there. Blackman 903, I saw they deleted your comment. What were you trying to say? Do you disagree or you agree? I don't know. Let me just see what you wrote. Okay. Now he said it's not the tree, it's the word of. Okay. Listen. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Now, from what I was taught, it was the tree. So I have to go by what I was taught. But thank you for stating that. Okay, I appreciate you. Okay, Black Man said Kelly Price situation all over again. Yes, honey. Yes. Now, I saw Ricky put something in here. Let me see. We are supposed to learn from the mistakes we make. Most don't. Most make an excuse and try to reason their way out of it. This is true. This is true. Most of us do. I agree with you, sir. Thank you. So I'm going to share something with you. A lot of women will believe what she's saying. Mind you, she have a lot of following all over social media. They will believe what she's saying. Okay? They will believe what she's saying. That this makes sense. That Eve had to be disobedient to the teaching. That Eve had to be disobedient to the teaching so that she would grow big enough to carry God. I believe so too. Thank you, boss man. I believe so too. But this is what we were taught, so that's how I go by. Thank you though for everybody who making a comment. But the thing is that what do we do with this? Juanita, what do we do with this? Because this sounds crazy. And then you teach this whole thing to a whole legion of women. Okay? You taught this right here to a whole legion of women. And this is why women can go around and believe when other men who are simps tell them that they are gods. Oh, the black woman is God. That's why I always make that joke. Anytime when I be on Black Man Unfiltered, I say, because, you know, the black woman is God. Because this is what we are taught to believe, because we bring forth life. But if it was not for the man bringing the seed of life to us to carry, we couldn't bring forth life. We can't bring forth life on our own. The seed of life is needed. Do you understand? The seed of life is needed. This is a problem here. This is a problem here. I don't understand. I fell out. Let's play her one more time. I fell out when I heard it. I said, this can't be right. I have never heard anybody say something like this. She said the dragon prophesied to Eve. I've never heard that. So Satan prophesied it to Eve. I've never heard that in my life. I heard he lied to Eve. But even I'm questioning the lie as well, because she already had her eye on that tree. Okay? She already was wondering why Yahweh say you can do everything else in here but not touch that tree. She already had that in her mind. Why I can't? You know, immediately, why I can't? Because anytime you tell a woman something and you say you can't do this, a woman immediately say, why I can't? You know, why I can't? Okay? You go out, you go into the club with your friends, you got your ass and titties hanging out and everything, and your man say, don't wear that dress. Don't wear that dress. Why I can't? You ain't my daddy. You ain't my daddy. Why I can't? I gotta be careful moving my neck. Why I can't? Why I can't? He telling you because he don't want you to have a horrible night. He don't want somebody to run up on you and try to touch on you and disrespect you. And then he got to come down to the club. This is what Pastor said. Well, you know, I got to stop calling her Pastor. Because Walker said, you better stop calling her Pastor. Juanita Blinds. Okay, doctor. Because that's what she said. Dr. Juanita Blinds. Okay, check this out.
Can I reveal the secret? The dragon hates you from Genesis, because the dragon, Satan, because he came from God, he prophesied to Eve, and he said, the Lord know when you eat it, you will have a gross man like God. He knows when you eat this. That's why God used the woman to bring the Savior back into the world, because the woman ate the fruit and it did expand her. So you big enough now to carry God. No, I just said something right. I said you big enough to carry God. You powerful enough to carry the Son of the living God. You better open your mouth and give God a praise. I don't know about you, but I'm a woman and I want all of my benefits. Can I reveal?
So what y'all think? What you think? I just want to know. What you think? I just, woo. What you think? Because the dragon prophesied to Eve that if you eat from this tree, if you eateth from this tree, you will have a gross mind like God. What does she mean by gross? What do now? Black lady says some bullshit. Black lady, we got black lady. Black man said the devil wants Eve. He picked the weaker of the two. This is true. People don't want to say that, but it's true. Mm-hmm. A black man is right. Mm-hmm. Hey, JT, what's going on, sir? What We Know podcast. How are you? Listen, this what she said. This is what she said. This came from the horse's mouth. I didn't get it from nobody else. Okay. Shout out to the Angry Man channel because that's how I found out about it. And I had to go to her page to get the full video. I was like, maybe it's out of context. But even when I got the video, I was like, oh no, this is worse. I was like, this worse. This is worse. Something wrong. I was like, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. So worse. And when I first saw Angry Man video, I was like, okay, maybe it's out of context because you gotta, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because maybe it might not be what it is, right? But when you went to the whole video, I was like, oh damn, she done that whole thing had went left. I'm sorry. That whole thing has went left. You hear me, baby? I'm watching the computer, y'all, because my screen for my phone, it stopped. So I can't see y'all comments on my screen. So I'm watching the computer. So Jay Lawal says she will be as smart as God is what I'm taking from it. Yes. But why she say gross mind? What does that mean, gross mind? Ooh, Texas said, it sounds like she's praising the dragon for prophesying to the woman. Mm-mm. Now, Glow says gross equal total, like gross pay. I don't know. Perverted mind, Malik says. I'm going to share something with you, y'all. It sounds like bullshit to me. That's what... I got to go with Black Lady on that one. I got to go with Black Lady on it. It sounds like bullshit to me. Okay? I think Malik has said it as well. A couple of y'all said it's bullshit to me. It sounds like that to me too. A gross mind being described as awaking consciousness. Oh, okay. Thank you, JT. I appreciate you, sir. I just, I don't think our women will ever understand the assignment that God sent them to do. I don't think a lot of our women won't get saved. A lot of them don't understand the assignment that they came to do here on earth. That's why we only at 41 million. Because a lot of us do not understand the assignment that was given to us to do on earth. Black women, just black women, I'm talking to my sisters. I don't think because we have came from the blueprint and started making our own blueprint. Good morning, CBN. Good morning, Black David. It's good to see you, sir. So we have decided and made our own blueprint, okay? And so we want everybody to rock with our own blueprint. And mind you, the blueprint that black women have designed is leading us to damnation. We already there. You know what I'm saying? We already there. We are already there. So we have jumped from the blueprint of what Yahweh want us to do. And we decided to just say, okay, I don't want to listen to what Yahweh wants me to do. I'm going to go over here and do my own blueprint. And this is where you see all the women who are unhappy that come to social media crying, talking about they need someone to hold me at night. Talking about I am such and such age and I'm lonely. You know what I'm saying? You have women that come on social media and they're crying about There's no men. There are no men. They don't know what to do. They are going through, okay, like this sister right here, because you have left the blueprint of what God wanted you to do, okay? Anything outside of what God wanted you to do is you're enjoying your career, all this other stuff, you're being fulfilled, but your purpose was to be the helpmeet. A lot of us miss that part. Your purpose was to be the helpmeet. Anything outside of that it helps the family, this is a blessing. But you were designed to be the helpmeet. And I believe this is where a lot of our women are getting it wrong. And this is why they're unhappy and they're lonely. And they're coming to social media crying about it. Because you don't know how to follow the leader. Let's listen up. Check this out.
I'm 53. And I just can't believe that I'm sitting here, and it has been several years. I think it was over a year that I had a date, and then it's been several years since then. Where are all the good men? I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? I'm tired. I'm 53.
Now, check this out. The problem is, and I will continue to say this. The problem is that you have so many women like this, right, in our culture. Only why I'm saying black women is because we're 80% baby mamas. In other cultures, they are not like that. They are nowhere near 80% nothing, okay? But in our cultures, I'm talking to my sisters alone. In our culture, we have a problem. We have a problem because we believe it's okay to go outside our purpose. We believe it's okay to have all the children that we want before marriage and then start looking for a husband. Start trying to get ourselves ready for a husband when that's supposed to have been the goal in the beginning. We weren't supposed to have all these children and no father. This is true. I'm in this category as well, okay? Because I was a baby mama. So I'm not up here clowning women who are baby mothers. What I'm saying is that we missed the blueprint. We miss the blueprint. Good morning, Grace. How are you? It's good to see you. Walker says it's really so hard to find your person as a woman. The thing is that a lot of these women who come to social media crying about that they need a man, they have missed this man 4 times because the men that they have seen that wanted them, something might be a little off about the man. Something might just be a little bit off about the man. Like he might have 80% of what you really want, okay? And then he's missing 20. Or he got 90% of what you want and he's missing 10. And you can't work around that. You know what I'm saying? You can't work around that because you want the man to be perfect. Mind you, nobody's perfect and you're not perfect either, my sister. But you want this man to have no flaws at all. And it does not make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. When KS was alive, may his soul rest in peace. When he was alive and he said this, I shook my head. I was like, That's not true. That's not true. I was saying that's not true. When he said a lot of y'all gonna get old and die alone, I was like, that's not true. Don't you know they got a study out right now that they said in 2035 or something like that, 2040, there will be a lot of women that will just get old and they will be alone. They will be crying for affection and companionship, someone to touch and hold. This woman right now is 53, crying, talking about she wish she had her person. Mind you, she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. She probably met her person a long time ago. She probably met her person a long time ago when she was in her early 20s. But because something was off about him, one thing she might have didn't like that she could have worked around it, and it wasn't nothing major. It could have been the way he dressed or his mouth or the way he talked. Maybe he didn't have, some a suave or whatever. And so now she's like, I'm done. And she lost her person. So her person found someone else that helped him with the part that was missing that she didn't want to come in and fix. Sometimes women leave men because of their mouth. Maybe their mouth is messed up, teeth might be broken or something, or I remember one of my girlfriends, she had dated this guy. She had dated this guy, and he was, I think he was a principal. He was a principal, okay, of a private school. He made good money, nice black man. His teeth was messed up, like chipped, like cracked a little bit, like bitten down, like on one side. And I said to her, why not just, he got health coverage. Just talk to him about going to get his teeth done. That's all. Oh, no, I don't want to have to talk to no man like that. Should he know his teeth messed up? I say he knows his teeth messed up. But maybe if you encourage him to go get it done, there's nothing wrong with that encouragement, okay? No, she left this guy. She left this guy. I remember one time there was a guy she was dating. He owned his own electronic business. When you fix anything that can go into a car, any electronics for cars and stuff. He had his own business, okay? This young man was, we were all young back then. So we were, he was rocking it out. He was doing well for himself. He probably still doing well for himself. And it's been like, what, maybe a good 25 years. So he probably still doing good for himself. Store probably done got bigger and everything. So now she said she didn't like him because his breath stunk, like his breath stinked or whatever. And she said every time he tried to kiss her, his breath smelled so bad. I asked her, I said, is he smoking cigarettes or something like that? She's like, no, it's just his breath stink. I said, mouthwash, mouthwash. That's what you do. Your mouthwash, you take care of your teeth, you brush your tongue, you brush, clean those gums and, brush the top of the roof of your mouth. You do all those things. That's what you do. That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. That made sense to me. I even told her this. Get you some double mint gum. Shout out to double mint gum. I said, get you some double mint gum. And when you kiss him, you put the gum in his mouth. When you kiss him, then you can't taste anything, And she said, no, that ain't going to work. All she had to do, Quincy, don't be laughing at me. All she had to do was go to the dentist with him, right? That's all she had to do. It's probably, it's a small issue. No, she broke up with this guy. She broke up with this guy. She broke up with this guy. Yeah, big red too, baby. You got that right. She broke up with this guy. Okay. And guess who she fell in love with? Guess who she fell in love with? Guess who she fell in love with, y'all? You won't even believe. You won't even believe. Corey Joe, thank you, baby, for the $2 super chat. Corey Joe says it might be the gut with the, it might be the what with the breath. I don't. It might be the gut with the break with the breathe with the breath. I don't. You play too much. So listen, I'm wondering. Good morning, Black Man Filter. How are you? So she decided she won't be with him, but guess who she ended up with? She ended up with the playboy of uh, our job. Now, mind you, I can't blame her. The brother was dark chocolate. He was very handsome. He took care of himself, but he was fucking everything walking. He was fucking everything walking. And she cried a lot over this one man. Mind you, she was foxy. My best friend, who used to be my best friend, she was foxy. She was beautiful. Man. Any man she wanted, that just wanted to have a relationship with her and marry her. Her mind was still focused on this guy. Because why? Why was her mind focused on this guy? He digmatized her. I don't care how you try to switch it, turn it around. He digmatized her and she fell for it. And right now, she just alone. She ain't married, nothing. Nothing's going on. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? And she was the same best friend that was trying to help me destroy my own. Same best friend that was trying to help me destroy my own. And if I was stupid and foolish, I would have destroyed my own too. I told her something that happened in our marriage. Because she's my best friend. So I trusted her. I told y'all this story before. I told her something that was sacred. And she told me, you know so-and-so that work for the government, he like you. You know he like you. I said, yeah, I know he like me. She said, he always talk about how he want to be with you. He always tell me how he like big girls. And I told her, and she said, did he ever tell you that? I said, yes, he told me he like big girls. But I told him, my husband like big girls too. Mm-hmm. And he said to me, your husband won't even know. I won't tell your husband. Mind you, me and my husband worked in the same motherfucking building, y'all. We worked in the same motherfucking building, y'all. We worked in the same building. Me and my husband worked in the same building in Newark. Same building. Okay? If he switched terminals, I switched terminals. Okay? We worked in the same motherfucking building. We worked for the same entity. Same motherfucking entity. Okay? You know how shit travel? You know how shit travel? Somebody see me walking with him to the, the food court or something like that. And they immediately will be like, oh, I saw her with so-and-so. That's how rumors start. I saw your wife with so-and-so. And he was hugging on her and something like that. You know what I'm saying? And my husband is a humble man. But my husband is crazy. Okay? He's crazy. He's a humble man, but he's crazy. He's not there. Okay? He's not there. And I love him for not being there. You know what I'm saying? I love that his craziness match my craziness. That's how we stay together. Okay? So she told me that nonsense. And I looked at her. And that's the day that she lost me as her friend. When she told me that, I said, what? And then she told me, yeah, you could be getting money from him and this and that. You ain't got to be saying nothing about it and this and that. And she thought she was telling me some good, y'all. She thought she was telling me some good advice, y'all. I ain't lying to y'all. She told me that you gonna get some good, she told me the way she was talking to me, she thought she was giving me some good advice. Green Bean said, nah, you holding him hostage. Green Beans, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay? This is what she thought. She was giving me some good advice. This is my friend. So just like I'm telling y'all right now, Pastor Juanita believes what she's saying right now to those women in that conference. She believed what she's saying is right. I ain't lying to you. She believed what she said to all these women makes sense. All this nonsense she said, she believed this mess. Okay? Malik said, dude who wanted to smash women are thirsty. Like they never had none before. LOL. Smash tooken women are thirsty. Yes, yes. Mind you, check this out. This brother was married too. He was married too. You want to smash a woman who married, and you married too. So now if I did it, I'm hurting this woman. I don't even know this woman. I'm hurting her. And I'm hurting my husband at the same time. All because you said you like big girls. What the fuck does that mean? Why do I care? It's so bad. It's so bad. It is so crazy. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know what we gonna do. I don't know what we gonna do. Yeah, Malik said, oh, so he's a Pookie. And you know what the sad part is? A Pookie with a good job. That's why I told y'all. Pookie come from every walks of life, okay? Every walk of life Pookie come from. You hear me? With a good job. Got money. They got rich Pookies too, okay? Just putting it out there. Just want to put it out there, okay? Now, I don't know, but I'm going to share something with you. A lot of women, we going to have a lot of things to answer to Yahweh because of the foolish teaching that we take in. Now, a lot of these women going to go home. They're going to be married. You know, some of them married. They go home and talk to their husbands like their husbands ain't shit. A lot of Christian women, when they don't agree with what their husband tell them what to do, they start sprouting scripture to the husband. They start sprouting scripture to the husband, making the husband seem like he's not even worthy to know Yahweh. This is why a lot of men run from the church as well. Not run, but I'll say leave. Because of the false teaching. This is why a lot of men say, nah, I'm done. Because of the false teaching. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. It's so bad. And you know what? Ain't nobody gonna call her on it. Ain't nobody gonna call her on it because they love Juanita. You're gonna see some people that's gonna be mad with me in the comment section of this video, but I don't care. I don't care. Also, another thing too, we're gonna jump on something else. I want y'all to hear this. This is a group of men pastors talking. I want y'all to hear this. Check this out.
Don't run to the witch because God is not answering fast enough.
That's good.
So there's a lesson every preacher here. Saul himself had outlawed witchcraft in Israel. He finds himself doing the thing he preached against. He goes to the witch, and here's the crazy thing. Here's what really blesses me with the text. He goes under cover of darkness in disguise, which lets you know he knows this is not right. Yeah. But when he pitches to the witch, I need you to do this. The witch has enough sense to warn him. Right. This is the grace of God. The witch says, I don't think we should do this. Saul
when a witch warns.
Watch this. Saul says this is a bad idea. Saul then once again hits override. He then tells the witch it'll be okay.
Mark, the witch is reminding Saul of Saul when he was sober. You got rid of us when you were in God's hands.
Shouted me.
I'm telling you. And I don't want to have a witch remind me of who I am.
The witch had more conviction than the king did. Don't run to...
Question. Did the witch infiltrate Christianity? I'm starting trouble now. Did the witch infiltrate Christianity? She reminded Saul that this is not what you want. This is not what you want. She reminded Saul, this is not what you want. This is not what you want. When you were sober, you didn't want any advice of the witch when you were sober. But now that you need answers and you're drunk, you want the advice of the witch. Even the witch says, Saul, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Saul. Wait a minute. You are a man of God. Wait a minute. Is our sisters being led by the witch? Is our sisters being led by the witch? Green beans, don't talk about my facial expressions, okay? Trying to be funny. Is our women being led by the witch? Because even the witch said, Saul, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. You are a man of God. See, even the devil got to tell you, wait a minute. Because even the devil, that's something. That's something. Even when the devil got to tell you, wait a minute. Even the devil got to tell you, wait a minute. Okay? Wait a minute. Okay? Listen, I know some of y'all gonna be offended by what I'm saying today, and I'm sorry, but this is my channel, so I can say whatever I want to say. This is my channel, okay? You gotta scroll up. If you don't like the conversation, you gotta scroll up. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page, okay? Be advised, I curse a lot, okay? And sometimes I act indignant, okay? All right, so I just want to advise you that in advance. Okay, just want to advise that to you in advance. Walker said it's the oldest trick in the book. You think you can control the witch because you underestimate the power of the witch. Oh, that's nasty, Walker. That's nasty. I told you about coming in here telling the truth. I told you about that. Okay, I told you about that. All right, I'm gonna take the wrench away, but I can't make you a cousin, though. I don't want to make you a cousin, but I told you about, I told you about telling the truth in here. Yes, I said that they're gonna knock my channel off. I had said that to you before. I'm gonna start reading your comments. I don't understand. I don't know what we're doing. I don't understand. What are we doing? What are we doing? So I see what April put. April put, if you are a woman of God, why do you feel you have to use profanity. I don't know if I'm really, see, this is the thing. This is the thing. I don't know if I am, I don't know. I question a lot of things. I question a lot of things. I know that I am a child of God because when I meet people and the joy that I feel, okay, I know that I'm a child of God. I know that I have a purpose on my life, but I'm a bad child. I won't put that out there. I want to tell that truth. I'm one of those ones that God got to put on the back burner to tell me, listen, you got to time out. You got to time out. I'm one of those. I'm not one of those ones that is the Bible thumper. I'm one of those. I'm like one of those troublemakers, you know. I'm one of those ones that God pushed in here when everybody doing foolery. I'm one of those that he know I'm a troublemaker. So he like, let me wake up this morning and just like throw me in there. I'm one of those. So listen, I can't sit up here and say I'm perfect. I'm a troublemaker. I make people mad. I'm not lying to you. I'm one of those. Okay? I do believe that I'm a child of God, but I'm a troublemaker. Yes, yes. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I stir it up. I do. I'm a troublemaker. I am. I ain't gonna never say that I'm not. I just, God wake me up in the morning. It's another day to get out here and start trouble. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I don't know if mine is a good trouble or if mine is a trouble that will make you say, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. I don't know. I'm not one that bring chaos, but I'll bring trouble. I don't bring chaos, but I'll bring trouble that'll make you think, like, why you mistreating your husband like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you nasty like that? What's the purpose of you being nasty? You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those, okay? Okay, I just want to put that out there. Okay? Now, Black Man said, only time I like to hear my woman cursing is when we in the bed. Now, that's messed up, Black Men. That's messed up. That's messed up, sir. That is messed up. Okay? So, now, I like what the pastor said. This was a whole round table of pastors, men pastors. Okay? And this is what it is. This is what they said. The thing is that Saul was led astray a lot when it came to him not understanding his purpose. He was, because for him to go to the witch and he denounced the witch, he denounced all the foolery that the witch was doing, that the witches were doing, but then he needed to go seek advice. I don't know. And I believe that this is what we are doing now in Christianity today. We are going to seek the advice from the witches and warlocks of so-called Christianity. Because if Yahshua was living, right? If Yahshua was living on earth, like if he came right now, the heavens open, boom, the sky, I done knocked something over, sorry y'all. The sky, boom, open, okay? And so we said to Yahshua that we're Christian. He wouldn't know what you're talking about. If we even called him Jesus, he would ask you, who are you talking about? Because that wasn't his name. That wasn't his name. His name was not Jesus. So this is the thing. I have a lot of questions. And I know we'll never even get to the iceberg, the ice tip of this whole thing in the first place. But I have a lot of questions because one part of the Bible says that women are not called to preach. They are not called to be to the pulpit. They are not called to be the pastor. But yet we have so many of them. We have so many women pastors, and they say, God called me to be a pastor. Mind you, the word says that his the word of God says that his word will never change, right? His word will never change. Keep my laws and my commandments. So what are we doing? I don't know what's going on. It sounds crazy. And then when you get advice like this, or you hear a woman going to scripture that she thinks she's going into scripture, and she come out with something like this, and she says, Eve disobedience made her big enough to carry God. What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying? The thing is that I believe as women, we're trying to do Adam's job. This is why the black community has this so confused. Instead of us letting Adam do his job and we're supporting Adam, yes, I believe so, 18. And us supporting Adam, why are we not supporting Adam? Because we are designed to be the helpmate. Adam has those shoulders for a reason. You understand? Our shoulders are not built like Adam. You know, when you look at a woman and you look at a man, the structures are much different. The structure of the body is much different. You know what I'm saying? The structure of the body of a man and a woman is much different. It's like God just did a square, boom, put some arms, legs, boom, little muscle, boom, and that's it. It's like God took time to make Eve, okay? He took time. He took time to make Eve. Like he just sculpted her so beautifully with the hips and breasts and butt and thighs and everything. He took his time and built her. Very, very voluptuous, so that Adam can look upon her and say, this is a beautiful creation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you want to be, looking like our brothers. They carry the weight of the world on their back every day. I don't want that. I don't want that. Right now, my king is out there doing his job. And I'm here talking to y'all people. Okay? There's a difference. There's a difference. And I'm going to share something with you. I play my position well as being Eve over here. Why we can't learn how to play our position well as Eve? Why we can't play our position well as Eve? Now, nobody said Eve was home and lazy and didn't do what she's supposed to do. No, Eve is the helpmate. She's supposed to catch everything that falls out of the house. She's supposed to make the house comfortable enough for Adam when he come home. She's supposed to have a side hustle that helps Adam to take on anything that he needs to take on. We don't understand that part. And when you have elder women like this on social media that are teaching the massive amount of Christian women that because of Eve's disobedience, it made her big enough to carry God. Why are we carrying God again? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why are we carrying God? Why are we carrying God? So she's saying we carry God because Mary carried Yeshua. Yes, Quincy is nonsense. I can't even put it down. I don't, Hey, Lanes, what's up, baby? I can't even put it down. I don't even know. I'm trying, but it's not registering. So, and I guess because it's my mindset, it's my mindset that I understand that Adam is the head. Maybe that's why. If I didn't understand that Adam was supposed to be the head and I thought Eve was supposed to run everything, maybe it'll make sense to me. Maybe it'll make sense to me. But because I understand that Adam is the head and he's supposed to run everything, that's why it doesn't compute. Ain't that crazy? That's why I don't compute. That's why I ain't got it. Okay? All right, that's why I ain't got it. Ricky said, was Adam an upstanding man? Oh, that's nasty. But another question, did upstanding exist? I don't know. Because remember, Adam was what? He was made in Yahweh's image, right? Are we saying that Yahweh didn't teach him? Are we saying that Yahweh just put him in the Garden of Eden and didn't teach him anything? Or was Adam confused because of the hips and the shape and the size and all that other stuff? I don't know. I don't know. I like what you said, Corey. The original Adam, man, was good. God said he was good. God said he was good. God said he was pleased. I don't know. It's crazy. It sounds crazy. I don't know. I'm going to share something with you. A lot of women will eat this up. What Juanita Bynum has said, a lot of women going to eat this up. They going to eat this up, baby. They going to eat this up. Okay? Because foolishness beget foolishness. They going to eat this up right here. Okay? They gonna eat this up. This is a woman's conference. Okay? They gonna eat this up. Them women was singing hallelujah, glory. They was all getting into it. And then she bust out in tongues. And y'all know you ain't supposed to speak in tongues unless you have an interpreter there. Okay? And Black Man Unfiltered told me that. I ain't even know. All the times I have been under pastors who be speaking in tongues and nobody be interpreting. I'm like, what? Because you think the pastor laying in the spirit. I ain't even know that. Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered Network. Can you imagine? But for her to sit there and say that she had to be stretched. Her disobedience made her big enough to carry God. Ricky, I'm gonna share something with you. Ricky, listen, you know you go into deep conversation. Ricky, you know you're gonna have to dissect Adam. I'm gonna give it to you, my brother. You're gonna have to dissect Adam. Cause Eve right now, baby, I don't know what Juanita was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking, but this sound crazy. I'm sorry. She said the serpent, she said the dragon prophesied to Eve. But if you look at it, a prophesy can be good or bad, right? So I don't, she prophesied, so I don't know. Okay? I'm just wondering. I don't know. What y'all think? Because who said it in here earlier? Was it 18? One of y'all said it. Was a black lady? Okay, somebody said it. Prophecy can be good or bad. I think it was. Now, you know what? I'm going to share something with you. Who was it? Who was it? Boss Man said it. Boss Man said it. I'm just remembering it right now. I don't understand. I don't understand. Cause it sound cray-cray. It sound wild. And this is why our black women, our sisters, we are out of order because we believe stuff like this. So God was pleased that sin was done. So you're telling me he was pleased of the disobedience that Eve did. I don't understand. It doesn't compute. It gotta be because I believe that my husband, in my heart, mind, body, and soul, I believe that he is the foundation of our family. That gotta be why I can't get it. That gotta be. Because if you are a woman and you believe that the woman is the foundation of the family, you might get it. You might get what she's saying. But because if you are a woman and you believe that your husband is the foundation, then you're going to be confused like me. You're going to be confused like me. Yes, Lanes, I like what you just said. Why do women get off on calling women? Why do women get off on calling men weak and dumb? They do, and they say it with so much pride. They say it with so much pride, but they be the same ones that come to social media crying, talking about they got tricked into getting pregnant. Now, it take a lot into getting pregnant. Want to put that out there, okay? It take a lot to getting pregnant. It take a lot when you in doggy style, okay? It take a lot when you doing cowgirl. It take a lot when you doing all other types of foolery, okay? Just want to put that out there, okay? Want to put that out there, okay? But you say you got fooled. I got tricked, you know. But instead of you clink, clink, you know, close those legs, nobody would need to trick you. Nobody would have needed to trick you at all, okay? That's a lot of work to trick somebody. That's right, Lanes. That's a lot of work, baby. Instead of you going, you know, close it. Close those legs, okay? No. Now, only time I believe your legs should always be open is when you marry. You know, open your legs. That's what you're supposed to always want to make love to your husband, okay? So now, my thing is that these women, more than likely, they ain't got no husbands. Most of the church, and this is sad, this how you know the pastors ain't teaching good. This how you know when the pastors ain't teaching good in this church. How many times have I told y'all this? The church is full of single women. The pastor is not teaching the word of God correctly. Because those women should have a fire under their behind that they should not want to stay in that place like that. Walker said, please open them legs when you marry often. Yes, I agree. I second that emotion. I agree. When you marry all the time. Okay, I agree. Okay. And cuddle a lot. That helps too. I do a lot of aggravation to my king. That helps. Okay. Listen, last night it was a full-on war with our legs in the bed because he always, and my king is not even, you know, he not a big man. He just nice and slim and just dark skin. Just my husband look good. So now he spread his legs all the way to my side and just lay there. Like I'm not supposed to have no room in the bed. Okay, honey, I know you watching this. And I'm talking about you. Yes. Be nice when we in the bed together. Be nice. Learn how to be nice. Share the bed properly, sir. Okay? Share the bed properly. Okay? Just want to put that out there. Okay? Okay? Just want to put that out there. Now, listen. Listen, y'all. I'm just gonna leave Miss Juanita with her foolery. I'm gonna leave her with her foolery, and I want y'all to hear something that Kamala had dropped. I want y'all to hear this, and we gonna dissect this part. I want you to hear this. This is what she said about the migrants. Check this out.
Donald Trump and his extremist allies will keep trying to pull us backward. We all remember what they did to tear families apart. And now they have pledged to carry out the largest deportation, a mass deportation in American history. Imagine what that would look like and what that would be. How's that going to happen? Massive raids? Massive detention camps? What are they talking about? Donald?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I want to put it out there like that. Nobody cares, because when you talk about separation of families and stuff like that, that nonsense started when Obama was in the White House. Trump didn't cause that. That mess started with Obama. It did not start with Trump. Y'all gotta be nice and tell the truth. You gotta be nice. Only thing that Trump did was continue to toe the line like Obama did. When Obama did all these separation of children, and you know what? The kids are missing. Them kids is missing. They don't even know where those kids at. Those kids are all over the United States. Don't know where those kids at. How y'all take these children and just unleash them onto the United States? That does not make sense. That does not make sense. Why did y'all take the kids in the first place? Why did you take the kids in the first place? That was stupid. I don't know what y'all was thinking. That was dumb. And then you didn't even know where the children are. Y'all don't even know where the kids is. And now y'all trying to say he trying to do a massive deportation. Let me share something with you. Y'all done let all these, okay, some of these people who came, they are not criminals. I don't want to blame all of them. But y'all let a whole gang come in this bitch, okay? A whole gang come in this bitch. Y'all don't know where they are. Mind you, ain't nobody going to look at those apartment buildings that they took over in Colorado. Ain't nobody going near. I don't see no SWAT team, and there is no army over there. Okay, nothing. Y'all just let them be. So if Trump do win, I agree, he should do. He should deportate all them people. Because when Obama was doing it, ain't nobody say shit. When Obama was getting these people out of here just like they were coming in, he was turning them around. And anybody get up here and say that's not true, you're lying to yourself. I worked in Port Authority for years. He was the only president that I saw deport people like he was changing his drawers. I don't even understand it. Not even changing his drawers. We gonna say sip tea. Sip motherfucking tea. Obama did not play. He did not care at all. He did not care one bit. Okay? And I'm going to share something with you. Okay? I'm going to share something with you. The sad part is that Americans in here hungry. They starving. They going through a lot. And all because y'all want to help migrants. You are letting your own people struggle. Why do y'all have to give them that much in food stamps and money? Mind you, you supplying their housing. Why are they getting so much? That does not make sense. It's crazy. What nation have you ever heard of that they will put their own people on a back burner and take care of migrants? I've never heard that before in my life. I've never heard anything like that before in my life. And I'm not being mean. Some people come here because they want a better life for themselves. But I think they should come the legal way. It shouldn't be no backdoor policy. I believe they should come the legal way. It's not fair. It's not fair to the taxpayers because we are being punished with the bill. We are being punished with the bill. Them people are here for a reason, and we're being punished because the government wants to keep them here. Mm-hmm. Now, I heard Australia did it. You right, Australia doing it too. But guess what? Australia is giving them back about 35 to go back home. Or is it 34? They're giving them a large amount of money to leave their country for them to never come back. They paying them to leave. They're paying these migrants to leave, to go back to their home country, and they will give them money to start anew. The thing is, we the only country that paying these people to stay here. We're the only country that is paying these people to stay here. I could understand if you're here because there's something wrong with your country. You're scared. Da 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 da. I understand. But it's a drain on us that are Americans because our tax money is supposed to help our own. I don't care what color you are. Long as you're American, I don't care what color you are. Long as you're American, the money that we work for is supposed to benefit our own. We are not Captain Save everybody. We are not supposed to be Captain Save everybody. I know that this is mean to say, but it's true. Anyway, I gotta go. Everybody have a wonderful day. Okay, much love to you all. Thank you for coming to rock with me today. And you know what? I did good today. It wasn't that much cursing. I did good today. I think I deserve a hand clap. I did good today. I did not do a lot of cursing today. Okay? I just did a little bit. It wasn't too much, right? It wasn't too much. I did good. What y'all think? I did good. I thought I did. Yeah. Okay? Now, much love to you all. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Please hit the like and subscribe button before you leave, okay? Also, if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo as well. The links are in my bio. Also, let me see. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmraxfashion.com, okay? We have eBay, Pushmart, and Macari still available. Okay, if you need those links, the links are in my bio. Also, I sell merch on YouTube, okay? And the merch is available. You got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, book bags, all that good stuff they got in there. You can go check it out. Scroll to the top of my page, you'll see Shop or Store, okay? Also, I got a little bit bad news. So I might have to, I might be out for a little bit, y'all, because I went to do an MRI yesterday. And y'all know I told y'all I had a car accident in 2018. So, the disc that were in my back, all of them is, the ones that were ruptured are acting a fool, right? So my nerves are crazy, but my nerves been crazy since 2018, but they went haywire when I had the fall at my job, when I fell at my job and hurt my whole right side. And I complained about that, but they didn't believe me. They was like, oh no, it's just the leg. It's just the leg. So they only focus on the leg. So I had to go through my husband's insurance to get the MRI done. And so the tech who was doing it was like, what happened? Because this is not a car accident. Like this, there's something else wrong. Something new is there. And I told him I fell and I hurt myself. And when I tried to tell my job what happened, They were telling me, oh no, we can only be focused on the leg because that's how you fell. But I'm believing that something else, and I had told them something else is wrong. But for me, taking the initiative and finding out for myself, I thank God. So I'll probably have to go get some surgery done, y'all. So I may be out for a minute. I don't know how long, because after I talk to the doctor, I'll find out what's going on. But I have been through the chiropractor, and it doesn't help, y'all. So it's more than just chiropractor. Something else is going on. So much love to you all. Y'all take heed to the message, okay? Take heed to the message. And I want to share something with y'all. Americans need to be put first. Good morning, Miss O. Good morning, Melania. How are you, baby? So Americans need to be put first. We have to put that in our mind. Just want to put that out there. We have to put that in our mind. Americans need to go first. Because if you were an American and you went to any other nation, nobody will help you. I just want to put that out there. All these nations that we help, none of those nations will help you if you had to go live there. If you needed asylum, none of those other nations will help you. And I think that's the thing that America is forgetting. They trying to pull at the heartstrings of us to make us feel bad. Okay? We got to worry about our veterans. There's a lot of people that's suffering here. Now, if you can get Americans together first and you help the outsiders after, then okay. But if you help Americans last and you put us on the back burner, and then you got migrants you helping first, you're going to have some issues. The American people are going to have some problems with that. They're going to be very upset with you. Just want to put that out there. I just want you to know. So if Kamala do make it into the White House, baby, if she make it, y'all, we in trouble. Everybody have a great one. Take heed to the message. Have a great one, everybody. Y'all take heed to the message.